In the NBA, there are rules and guidelines that each team and individual has to follow. If these rules are broken, then it creates a situation and results with a consequence. A rule that is enforced in the NBA that has been broken many times throughout history is the use of drugs to enhance performance out on the ball court. Players and coaches are not permitted to smoke, inhale, use orally, or inject any substance that will affect their skills. In past NBA history, there has been a trend of people being both suspended and banned from the NBA. The NBA has created a system in which penalties are handed out if caught with the traces of drugs within the body. The first offense is a 5-game suspension and placed in the league's anti-doping program. The second offense is a 10-game suspension and ongoing program support. The third offense is a 25-game suspension plus more ongoing program support. And the fourth offense is a catastrophic 2-year suspension. This is a long period of time, and possibly long enough for the affected player to lose talent and skills. The NBA is also able to hand out large fines depending on the condition. The NBA usually conducts around 2 to 3 drug tests throughout the season. I personally believe that there should be a separate basketball program exclusively for those who use drugs to enhance their performance out on the ball court. I would name this program NBDPA, National Basketball Drug Performance Association. This notion would be beneficial for all parties, both the drug-using players, the non-drug-using players, the ones who conduct the drug tests, the outsiders, and the NBA as a whole. Firstly, this would benefit the players of the sport because it separates the users from the non-users, so it becomes fair play in both leagues. These players will not have to be fined or suspended because they will have another option to turn to. Secondly, it would benefit the players because it gives them the opportunity to try a new sport/version of basketball, played with players that have the same view on drugs as they do. Thirdly, the fans at home would be able to see both sides of basketball, the side where drugs are a part of and the other side where they are not. It would also give them the chance to see them compete on the same skill level and ability. The viewers at home would also benefit by this because it's nothing like they've ever seen before, and it's more action-filled than regular basketball. This could be very beneficial for broadcasting stations and TV stations because there is a large interest in basketball today, and it will increase in big numbers and increase in profit. Right there, pause it. The NBA will have more assurance that it will be more safe and secure for the players. The NBA are so focused on the negative things and not about the positive. The NBA is too quick to judge. I believe the NBA program is unfair to the players that use the drugs to enhance their performance. Why do the players have to be punished and possibly fined just for the use of drugs? The players are using drugs to get up to the skill level as the other players. Maybe they use the drugs to create fair play and also give the other team a challenge or run for their money. Maybe the players turn to drugs to focus their mind to be able to play the game without distractions. Maybe they use the drugs because they have a mental and serious health issue and depend on the drugs to cope with it. It is very highly unlikely that people use drugs to change their thinking in the game of basketball to discover new strategies, techniques, and tactics to get better in the game of basketball. Overall, I think we should just let drug users use their drugs because it is proven to be favorable in the development of their basketball skills. It would be crazy to think that people and athletes use drugs to create unfair advantage for the other players.